Well, the CIC, the Construction Industry Council, was formed in 1988, so it's 25 years old this year. It was the last of a long line of attempts to bring the institutions and associations in the built environment together in one organisation.
It is a single portal to the whole of the industry. Without CIC, it is a very fragmented and very large and diverse body of individual professional groups. So bringing all those together under one umbrella is vital.
I think the three key things are, one, helping government in its construction strategy to ensure that we have a more efficient industry, to reduce costs, to reduce the time of projects, to make the industry more efficient. The second one is to make sure that we're filling the skills requirements of the industry, and as workload picks up, we are going to have some capacity issues, and they are going to be vital in this strategy going forward. And the third, and I hesitate in a sense to put it third, because I do believe it's the overriding priority, is to carry on doing the work to reduce carbon from the built environment, from the work that we do, from the facilities that we're producing.
The role of chairman of CIC, it's a bit like conducting an orchestra. We've got a very diverse group of people making up the council. Every single profession in the industry is represented. But the role really is one of listening to the industry and representing it, and trying to put those views across in the right circles, in the right way. And then of course providing feedback through council to the industry.
I don't think there is a right time for any of the individual professions to lead CIC. I think the important thing is that there is it's a baton that's handed on from one professional discipline to another.
I think there's some items that we'll find in the industrial strategy, for example, that are part of the core skills of a quantity surveyor. And there's a focus coming on whole life cost, carbon accounting, and quantity surveyors are good at doing sums, whether it's money or carbon, it doesn't really matter to us. I think the initiative with BIM modelling is going to be key. So there are some core skills of a quantity surveyor that do relate to what the government is talking about, but I'd equally share Graham's view. It's about a diversity, of not having the same discipline each time.
Along with all the other industry bodies, we were heavily involved in helping the Chief Construction Advisor develop the industrial strategy. He set up an advisory group on which our chairman served, although in an individual capacity, alongside other representatives of the professions and the wider industry. So we were heavily involved in developing the strategy and in consulting with our members to make sure they agreed with the priorities being recommended. The implementation of the industrial strategy has been handed over to a new group called the Construction Leadership Council. Our chairman, will be Tony of course, in due course, will sit on the Construction Leadership Council, and the CIC is a key body in the delivery group of the Leadership Council's work. So I serve on the delivery group, and CIC is taking responsibility for leading some of the projects, for working with others on some of the projects, and for being involved in those that we're not leading. So we've got a kind of project management role, we've got an operational role, but at the strategic end our chairman will be there at the Leadership Council making sure that the direction is right.
Peter Hansford, when he launched the industrial strategy, talked about changing the image of construction, and I think that's a key role actually, and one we've got to tackle.
I think the British construction industry is one of the leading construction industries in the world. There's no doubt about that. You don't have to see how in demand our architects, engineers, surveyors, project managers are to work overseas, and the enormous amount of income that comes into this country from the positive balance of trade that we have in the professional services sector. Our standards are high, our health and safety, although any fatality or accident in the industry is bad, our standards are generally very high. Our design standards are world class. We're leading the world on building information modelling. We have the leading edge on a number of technologies. I think we have a lot to be proud of, and I do believe that we should stop wearing sometimes the hair shirt, sort of beating ourselves up in terms of the problems within the industry, and actually focus on what a great industry it is.
the British public's generally pretty good at talking about the bad things that we do. We talk about the bad weather we have, never the good weather. But actually, we're not particularly good at trumpeting success. And I'm just looking back to last year, 2012 Olympics. That was a marvellous, fantastic British construction success story. Find one other set of venues for games that are delivered ahead of programme and within the budget. Was eventually the right numbers that were set for it. So it is a fantastic platform to build on. And I think where we're going next, again, listening to Peter Hansford and his desires and wishes coming through. His predecessor, Paul Morell, interestingly another quantity surveyor there, Paul Morell, talked about lower cost and lower carbon. I think we've got another C added to that now, which is capital. And I think where we're going with an industry is lower cost, lower carbon, more efficient, shorter programme. We're going to get better at what we are already doing pretty well.